Y'all remember that movie where the business mogul thought that life was greener on the other side? His life ended up spiraling out of control and he was left to pick up the pieces? Well, I have it. So let's get to it.
Just stop apologizing. I am getting just so sick of your apologies.
Woman, what do you want me to do?
I want you to stop. Just stop doing things that you're going to have to be sorry for later. Just stop.
Motives, released in 2004, stars Shemar Moore and Vivica A. Fox, who played a married, wealthy power couple, and their life was not met without obstacles. We open the movie where we see a scuffle happening after a shady business deal where one person ends up deleted. We fast forward to Emory giving a speech at the grand opening of his restaurant and doting on his beautiful wife that is the director of a youth center. When in walks Lust, played by Golden Brooks, and Emory just can't help himself as we see him remind himself to get back to her later. Trouble has followed him as he is being interviewed by two detectives looking into the case involving the deletion of the guy we saw in the first clip of the movie. Emory successfully shoos them away for the night to continue enjoying his success. Things are not as they seem, because when the power couple gets home, they have a disagreement, which further fuels Emory's lustful desires, giving him any reason to get tempted. The following morning, as Emory is leaving, he sees the woman from the night before having car trouble, and she introduces herself as Alana. Emory likes what he sees and offers her a ride to work, and leaves her his car if she ever gets in.
Again.
Into any more trouble. Boy, focus on your marriage. We find out that Alana doesn't have a favorable living situation, so she ends up calling Emory and he asks her out on a date. After that, Alana's past comes back to haunt her when her ex shows up, played by Joe Torre, to demand money from her. Scared, she reaches out to Emory, telling him that she doesn't have a place to stay, and he puts her up in one of his condos. As she's showing her friend Gwen around the condo, babbling about shacking up with a married man, Emory shows up after a stressful day. Alana does what she does best to make him feel good when Gwen likes what she sees, and the three of them get intimate. We cut to Constance, where her assistant brings her a blue envelope. Pay attention to that. And whatever is in the envelope catches her off guard.
If Emory calls, tell him I'm running a little late.
Oh, he called while you were on with Russell.
Meanwhile, Derek, Alana's ex, has found out where Emory works because he's been watching them, and they get into a scuffle.
Get him out of here!
Emory goes to Alana, angry because her past has brought baggage when he was trying to cheat discreetly. Getting intimate one last time before he tells her that she can stay in the condo as long as she needs to, and leaves. Returning home to be a doleful husband to his seemingly naive wife, he offers to take Connie to lunch.
Hey, so listen. How do you feel about your man taking his wife to lunch today? What do you say?
You better.
I got to go.
But Alana shows up with the news of her pregnancy with a pregnancy test in hand, and Emory tells her to get a
much more shame.
All the stress and pressure is getting to Emory as he goes to see his best friend Brandon to try to make sense of his seemingly perfect life beginning to spiral out of control. When Brandon is packing boxes and hands Emory a box cutter to help. Keep your eye on that. Emory leaves, sure that he can put his life back on track. Alana is plotting. Since she can't get through to Emory about the baby, Connie is lured to the park under the guise that she's meeting with Emory when she comes face to face with Alana, who tells her she's pregnant with Emory's child.
Constance, I think it's time we were women about this.
Connie goes home, packing to leave Emory, when she tells him she met with Alana, who told her about the baby, and Connie reveals that she gave Alana a check for $100,000.
Baby, talk to me. What happened?
Why don't you ask your little girlfriend? We really bonded. Right after she lured me to Piedmont Park to share your good news. It wasn't enough for you to bang some little gold-digging hood rat. Do you know that she asked me for money? And I gave it to her. I gave her a check for $100,000.
Emory races over to the condo where he finds Alana allegedly getting busy with her ex, Derek, when the screen fades to black. We find out that Alana has been deleted, but don't know who deleted her, as Derek and Emory are the prime suspects. Since the cops have no evidence against either of them, they are let go and Emory returns home with Connie. Emory starts to suspect that Connie has something to do with the deletion of Alana.
Saying, Emory, you try to be a good person, a good wife. Support your husband, make him want to come home. Make him proud to have you on his arm. But some days it gets hard to smile through the bullshit. But you do. You just do it. For 11 years, you find ways to make it work. And then suddenly, you're just not enough.
And begins to search her car for evidence. He looks in the glove compartment, in the armrest, trying to find if something may or may not link Connie to the deletion. As they're getting ready for a banquet that Connie has put together for her youth center, Emory tells her to go without him as he just wants to wind down from earlier events. When she leaves, he continues his search and finds that mysterious blue envelope and discovers that the contents contain images from the night he and Alana first met up. Homegirl done hired a PI because Emory thought he was slick. Once again, he races over to Brandon to tell him that he's suspicious of Connie. And Brandon tells him he's a spoiled brat that stole his woman and he's gonna get her back.
Get the stealer from me. What are you talking about? You know, I'm glad you asked me that. I'm about to get it back.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. They end up fighting, and what I will assume is the end of their friendship.
We are still together, and we are going to stay together. Believe that. You always walk around here like you're so much better than everyone else. You are no Saint Emory.
Emory ends up meeting Connie at the banquet anyway, and just as things seem good, the two detectives from earlier rush in to arrest Emory in front of everybody, embarrassing Connie and charging him for the deletion of Alana. Some time has passed since Emory has been locked up and Connie comes to visit him, divorce papers in tow. As he starts signing the divorce papers, he starts whining about how Connie used to believe in him, and Connie calmly tells him they found the box cutter. Emory don't know what she's talking about.
Don't leave me like this.
But as he leaves the visiting room, he sees Connie getting all lovey-dovey with who? None other than Brandon. I guess he made good on his promise. Just then, Emory has a flashback to Brandon handing him a box cutter when he went to go visit him that one fateful day. Remember the box cutter I told you to keep an eye on? Emory then realizes that Brandon set him up. Oh boy, done set him up. We are then taken back to when Alana ran out of the apartment when Emory came to get the check, and Brandon caught her and gave her the old slice and dice. Not only did Brandon set up the deletion, but he put Alana in motion to jump on Emory. Dude been plotting for years. And that is the end of the movie. This is my favorite messy movie. It's a classic case of keep your enemies close. It's a classic case of keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It's given everything: wealth, luxury, betrayal, frenemies, lust, and extortion. Emory was so busy getting caught up in coochie that he didn't even notice Brandon moving against him. And Brandon is my favorite type of dangerous person, the ones that you don't see coming. The acting is subpar, which is why I can see why it was released straight to DVD. But if you want to kill some time and get into a movie that offers you sex, lies, and deceit in 90 minutes, watch Motives. It will not disappoint. Not Motives 2. Not Motives 2, because I don't know what they was thinking with that. But watch Motives. It won't disappoint. Thank you so much for being here with me. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll bring you another video when I can remember another great movie. Thank you. Bye.